we're going to be talking audio
Audio.
trends.
Oh, yeah.
And we are using Electronics Hunt as our source.
Cool.
Specifically, their top-rated electronics reviews section.
Okay.
So let's just jump into it. So one of the first things that jumped out at me was just the sheer amount of content on vinyl.
Yeah.
Like, it's everywhere. So I don't know.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because it feels very much like a resurgence.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
we all went digital, but now people are coming back to this.
They're reviewing phono cartridges.
Yeah. Those are the needles that actually read the grooves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Speakers specifically designed for vinyl.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. So I guess my question is, like, what's driving this? Why is vinyl still so popular?
Well, I think there's a couple things. One is that there's a warmth to the sound that you just don't get from digital music. And also, I think it's sort of like the ritual of it. You carefully place the needle on the record, you listen to the soft crackle as the music starts, and even the artwork on the album cover is part of the experience. It's a much more active and engaged way of listening.
Yeah, I definitely get that.
Yeah.
There's just something special about holding a physical record,
For sure.
like knowing that the music is actually physically etched onto that vinyl.
It's tangible.
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever been into vinyl?
I had a small collection in college, but it never really took off. I've always been drawn to the accessibility and convenience of digital music.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But speaking of things coming back, you're not going to believe this, but Electronics Hunt also has a section on
Let me guess. 8 tracks.
close cassette tapes.
What? Cassette tapes? Are you serious?
I know, right? They have a whole guide to the best audio cassette decks of 2025.
Who is buying cassette decks in 2025?
Well, it's more than just a few nostalgic holdouts. There's a whole new generation discovering the lo-fi aesthetic of cassettes.
I guess I kind of get it.
Yeah, and some artists are even releasing their music on cassette as a way to stand out, to offer something unique.
Huh, interesting. What's the oldest cassette you still have lying around?
Oh, I'm not sure I want to admit to that.
Fair enough.
But I think it's safe to say that even with the resurgence of these older formats, digital audio is here to stay. And Electronics Hunt has a ton of reviews on the latest and greatest in digital audio tech.
Yeah, for sure.
Earbuds, soundbars, subwoofers, they've got it all.
Yeah, it's crazy how far these technologies have come.
I know, right?
Especially earbuds. They're tiny, but they pack such a punch.
Oh, for sure. I mean, modern earbuds offer noise cancellation. They can adapt to your environment, delivering crystal clear audio even in noisy places. Some high-end earbuds rival the sound quality of over-ear headphones.
Wow, so it really is like having a full-fledged audio system in your pocket. So for our listeners out there, what's your go-to audio setup?
Yeah, tell us about it.
We want to hear from you.
No matter your listening style, it's clear that the desire for great audio is universal.
Yeah, for sure. And I think this deep dive has shown us that the audio landscape is a vibrant mix of old and new.
I mean, will we see a resurgence of other retro formats?
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, that's a really good question.
Or is there something entirely new on the horizon that we can't even imagine yet?
That is the question.
Lots to ponder.
Exactly. Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive.
It flew by.
I know it always does.
Every time.
But don't stop the audio adventure here.
Keep exploring. Keep listening.
And who knows, maybe you'll be the one to discover the next big thing in audio.
You never know.
All right, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.
See you later.